Hi guys, welcome to the Passion channel. We're coming back on the game of Barcelona against Benfica. It was a tough game, ended the draw. It's so sad. Now it's just making things very complicated for us. A very painful draw indeed. But we're going to see what happened. We're going to see the players that played well, the system put in place, formation, all that. We're going to share our feelings about this game. Before we start, guys, you know the song. Go like, go subscribe, go share, and just come. Let's cry together. So today, Xavi decided to play in a 3-4-3, a very day 3-4-3. So it looked like a 3-4-2-1. In the defense, we had pique, and lenglet. In midfield, we saw Busquets normally, and then Alba playing next to Jong, then pique and Dembele. Yeah, very strange, very confusing. But in the game, we saw Dembele playing as a winger, as a right winger, very deep in there on the side. But on the paper, that's what it looked like. And then in front, we had Depay playing in front as center forward, assisted just behind him by the two Xavi and Nico. I won't say it was a bad game to watch. It was indeed very interesting game. It was a very interesting game, but we still lacked efficiency. We are not efficient in front of goal, and you can just see how it can affect us. You can see how it can affect our results. We had a lot of opportunities, but the finishing, that's what we're missing. We had double the number of shots of Benfica, but we had almost the same number of shots on target. How do you explain that? That's just to say we are not very offensive. We are not as offensive as we should. And I really hope that's something that's going to improve because when we meet Bayern, they're not joking. If we are not able to score against Benfica, taking points from us, that's hurting us in any possible way. Right now, we didn't have a good start of the season, and right now, to catch on the season and to try to save our season, at least with qualifications in Champions League, we need to score goals. We need to win games, and to win games we need to score goals. At least to qualify, we needed to win this game against Benfica. Now we're in a very difficult position because we are second on table here with 7 points, and Benfica, they are 5 points. Now our qualification is no more depending too much on us. It's more depending on Benfica against Dynamo. If Benfica draw with Dynamo, it's going to make us qualify easily, but if they win, then we're in serious trouble. If they win, it means we have to at least get a draw against Bayern, something that's first of all very difficult. But nothing is lost yet. From what we saw during the game, Xavi wanted to widen the midfield. Like you saw, he played with 4 midfielders, with Dembele on the right side and Alba on the left side. He wanted the midfield to be somehow congested, but not just in the middle, but in a very wide area. And then Dembele and Alba that were playing mostly on the lines, he asked the wingers to stick on the line. This will enable the midfielders to cut deep in, because even the attackers, they were spreading wide. Depay wasn't staying as center forward, he was playing mostly as a false nine. So creating more space for Xavi and Nico to enter more, to cut deep. Even the young, he had more space to enter. Now let's see which player played well and which player didn't play well, and that will be my opinion. Let me know your opinion down there, which player played well for you and which player didn't play well for you. I'll start with players that disappointed me. There's Depay and there's Lenglet. Those two guys, I was very disappointed about them. Depay missed a very crucial opportunity for us. He was almost alone. I was waiting for him. That was in the first half. I was waiting for him to take the shot, and then he decided to dribble. He decided to cut back and then try to come back with a finesse or something like that, but the defender, he managed to pass the first defender, but the other defenders that was coming back succeeded in getting back the ball from him. And that was a very, very crucial opportunity. That was a very important opportunity that we missed because of Depay always overdoing what he wants to do. He's always overdoing it. Make it simple, I was waiting for him to actually shoot the ball. Yeah, after when I watched the replay, it looked like he did the right choice, he made the right choice, but still I just feel like he should have taken a shot. It's a regret, it's so sad. And then Lenglet has been eaten enough times. Average player, I would take Yusuf Demi started in the first half and played some few minutes in the second half. He lost a lot of balls and he's too light. He lacks enormously physicality. He missed a lot of balls, even though he had a very good opportunity where he curved the ball on the second post of Benfica in the first half and it just landed over the post. That was, we would have liked that to enter. It would have been a very beautiful goal, but globally I didn't really like his match. I didn't like his match. He still has a lot to improve on, and I don't blame him. No, in normal times, in normal conditions, he should be in Barcelona team B. So for him to just be there trying to help the team, and was even galvanizing the fans, after he missed that opportunity. Nico, Xavi, Busquets, these midfielders, they were very, very good. They were, man, it's just become a habit of talking about them here. It's now regular for us to talk about them here. Xavi, Nico, Busquets, under Xavi, they're really doing very well, especially Busquets. Busquets has found his mark. He's the guy controlling, the guy that has vision in the team. Very, 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 very piercing vision. Busquets had a very good game. I really like this game. His body movement, it's so confusing, his body movement. He could just lose any Benfica player, any player anyhow. So I really liked his game today. Busquets, that's a Busquets we like to see. And Xavi was just amazing, guys. And Nico also had a good game, just as usual. And then I think in this game Xavi just played better than him, but here we are not here to compare. Just the midfielders were incredible and very dangerous too. De Jong also, I appreciated his game. He started the game very well, first half very well, but second half he dropped a little bit. But globally the game was very nice. So Araujo was the man in defense, spending a lot of energy, just as Xavi and Nico, they were fighters on the field, like spending extra energy just to help the team. I really liked their physical effort. Araujo was the main man. He was very solid on his position. It wasn't easy to pass him. I really liked this game. Pique had an average game. He tried. He defended pretty well on some opportunities, but he was also a little slow on other opportunities. But globally or generally, Pique did a decent game. So you see, Benfica, they used the same formation as Barcelona, but in the game you could see they played more of a defense. Yeah, that's because we were having possession and our pressing was more effective. We could get the ball and keep the ball more effectively than them. It just forced them to keep defending, but it didn't exclude the fact that they were very dangerous, because at the end of the game they almost scored us. So we got a bit lucky on that one. We saw Garcia coming in for Araujo, and this coming in for Lenglet, and Dembele coming in for Yusuf Demi. When Dembele came in the game just changed. He really created action with his pace, guys. The guy is speedy. He came and changed the mood of the game, brought in more action, and more opportunities. So it was really good to see him play. And these players that just came in, Dest, Garcia and Dembele, if they play, it means they almost fit. It means we are going to see them more and more for the next games, if of course they don't get injured again. What do you think about the game? What do you think about the performance of the team globally? Which player do you think played better, and which player didn't play well enough for you? And we agreed to give more time to Xavi on the tactics and on the coaching. I don't see anything to blame him about. It's more about the finishing. I think Xavi is working on that. He's been there just for a few while. We're just going to be patient, as we said, as we promised to be. So guys, that was all for the review of this game. We meet you tomorrow for another review, because the Champions League game tomorrow, most probably Man City against PSG. So see you. Go like, subscribe, share, and peace.